through this journey from the beginning when there were a number of universities participating to this time when you were the finalists, top 5? What has been your experience all through?
The experience has been awesome because each and every time I've been learning something new, provided that this is our first time, our team to take part without the assistance of any other member who is an alumni of the Enactus. So at first, starting to make the project, you've never done a project, and then during the presentation day, I remember that Thursday, Wednesday, we were so tensed, and even the D-Day. So when the results came on Saturday, we were so happy and delighted because we didn't know that we could make it to them.
Okay, and you're saying this has been the first time you're doing this project without the help of alumni and what have you. What pushed you? Because it's like this is your first time doing it. There's this fear of the unknown. What pushed you to push the barriers and do it for the first time?
Okay, what pushed us is because we have seen our alumni where they were, the bar they had set, and we wanted to make a new bar. So that target that had already been put by the alumni, and also for the purposes of just self-development growth, you also want to go to new grounds as a person. They pushed us.
Okay, and now as I talk to you, you've just done your presentation. You're the first group to present. How was the experience in there?
For me, the experience was kind of tense because we never expected we would be the first group. We were expected to be the fourth group to present, but when they say that Kiambu County, we are the first ones, at first my blood froze in a way, but yeah, during the presentation with time, we just caught up and yeah, we've done it.
Okay, and do you? This is purely out of context. What are your expectations? Do you think you're going to take the day? How does it look? You don't know what others have presented yet, but then what do you think from what you presented today?
Okay, as every person, when you go to the playground, you always want to be the best. So I'm expecting to be we are expecting as a group to be among the top, to be the number 1 on this day.
Okay, I just remembered that we talking to you and we don't know what you've been talking about today, what your presentation has been about. So maybe in a nutshell, maybe in very few words, could you tell us what your presentation has been about? What are you presenting? What does it intend to solve? More of a short, a summary of what you've talked about inside.
Okay, our project today was the issue to do with Solarize. Solarize is all about the solar system and how we can use it to circulate energy in charging devices and also using the energy in other electronic gadgets. Because as in Kenya, we see that it's electricity that is mostly used, and sometimes we are over-relying so much on electricity, and the time when we do not have electricity, we are the ones who are suffering. And Solarize, we chose it because of some of the benefits, and the benefits are some issues to do with the clean energy and to bring sustainability in our community.
Okay, great. And now moving on, what are your expectations going forward? Whether you win, you come first, second or third, fourth, what are your expectations going forward from this day?
My expectations is to learn something new. Every day change is inevitable. We learn new things. So whatever comes, just to learn that new thing and move forward, continue to press on to be a better and better person and also a better team.
But then again, I think that is from a personal point of view, but then from your presentation as a group, what do you expect this project to going forward? What vision do you have for it, maybe?
Our vision is to fulfill a dream that has been brought about by our Vice Chancellor. We already have the solar systems, the solar panels in school. So we want to help him facilitate that vision and bring it into a reality.
So basically, people are trying to revolutionize the energy system from the conventional way of using electricity to using solar power.
Not really. We want it to be we want to use both of them in a way, because they have just told we are over-relying on electricity, and that one is high cost towards the institution. We also want to introduce solar system so that it can reduce the burden, the costs of electricity from the institution.
Okay, and maybe people who might listen to this episode or this podcast, people who are willing to finance you maybe in a way. So do you by any chance need financing? If you could get people to fund you by any chance, or people are okay?
We need finances because we are students, and it needs capital. In order to bring the dream into a reality, money needs to be there because money moves things.
Okay, so one last thing. This is quite an conventional way of doing things. We were supposed to start with your name, but now we are doing it last. So maybe you could just tell us your name, which university you represent, and then I think that would be it.
Yeah, my name is Vanessa Buyai, and yes, apologies for not introducing myself at first. And yeah, I'm from Kenyatta University.
Okay, what course do you take? Which year maybe?
I take psychology, Bachelor of Arts, and I'm in second year.
Okay, there you have it, folks. Representing Kenyatta University. I'll be talking to one more gentleman. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.